Time to think perfect attendance for seniors, and Eclipse Mania is sweeping through Richmond. We are Richmond, and we are. Today we look at the upcoming solar eclipse, a new opportunity to learn some new leadership skills, and we start with important information for seniors who have perfect attendance. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce School-to-School competition will be giving away a free car or the equivalent dollar amount in a scholarship to a Wayne County student with perfect attendance. The names scrolling on the screen are students who at this time meet the requirements. There is also a list posted outside of the Career Center across from the cafeteria. If you believe you should be on this list and you are not listed, stop by Mr. Hensley's office and check the requirements. Good luck. We're just over a month away from the total solar eclipse. It's important to understand that this won't happen again in Richmond for 375 years, and people are starting to get excited about it.
By now you've started to experience an eclipse mania that's captivated everyone in Richmond. But why is the solar eclipse such a special event?
So we're all getting excited about the solar eclipse that's going to happen on April 8th. It stretches across the United States, and we're lucky to be in part of the path of totality where we're hoping to see complete coverage of the sun by the moon.
As exciting as it is to see eclipse, it will also have an impact on Richmond.
It should bring a little bit of economic stimulus to the Richmond area. I mean, there are hundreds and hundreds of towns in the path of totality all across the United States. But regionally, people might turn up in our parks, in our hotels, in our campgrounds, etc. So that'll be a shot in the arm for our local economy if we can get a little tourist money out of it.
But what is it like to actually experience a solar eclipse?
I've seen an eclipse in the last 3 or 4 years or so. My family ditched school in the beginning of August, and we all went down to Tennessee and saw an eclipse a few years back. And it's a really unforgettable experience. Some of the strange things that you'll notice during a solar eclipse is that your eyes won't notice that the sky and the surrounding area are getting dark until the sun is more than 90% covered. It's a strange phenomenon where you just don't notice the darkness until it's almost completely covered. You'll also notice that the birds become quiet because they think it's nightfall. And if you look at the sky during the eclipse, you might be tempted to say that you see some stars, but in fact what you're most likely seeing are planets. The planets that are not visible in the daytime, and those planets that are lost in the jumble of nighttime stars at night. And so you'll get a chance to see a few planets as well. Another fun thing to do is if you happen to be in the vicinity of a tree when the sun is eclipsing, look at the shadows on the ground that are made by the sun passing through the leaf litter in the tree, and you'll see little half-moon shadows on the ground. It's a really cool phenomenon, and you can Google it if you don't believe me. There are lots of pictures of it out there.
And if you're going to watch the eclipse, you want to be safe.
I'm really looking forward to it. I know the entire community is looking forward to it. Get your eclipse glasses now before they're difficult to purchase. I just bought 5 of them on Amazon this morning for $7.99, and they're arriving tomorrow. So they're still really easy to get, but you shouldn't wait because it's not safe to look at it with your naked eyes. Hey, I hope you get a chance to see it. I know I'm going to be looking forward to it. Keep your fingers crossed for a clear sky on April 8th. Spring can be cloudy, spring can be rainy, but I don't want to jinx anything. So I'll see you out there.
So as Mr. Bailey said, hope for clear skies and be safe. For On Dale, I'm Lise Polson.
We'll have more on the eclipse as it draws near, and on that day, we'll stream the eclipse live on our YouTube channel with special lenses designed to allow our cameras to show it as it happens. Earlier this week, we told you about Students with a Purpose, a new opportunity for you to gain leadership skills and more. Today, we have more information about how you can participate in this unique opportunity.
Richmond High School is excited to announce the Students with a Purpose Mentoring and Leadership Program. This program is an all-inclusive program for students of RCS. The mentoring program is led by RCS administrators, faculty, staff, and members of the Richmond community. All mentors have received training and a background check. The program meets weekly in room M131. The objective of the Student with a Purpose Mentoring and Leadership Program is to help young people fulfill their purpose in life, provide additional leadership, direction, and overall support, emphasize the importance of integrity, respect, and making good choices, emphasize the importance of academic achievement and self-confidence, and identify positive ways to impact school and community. Some of the topics discussed during mentorship is academic achievement, career mentorship, accountability, college pathway, financial management, high school preparation, resilience, service, and time management. Please note that our mentor program is a school-based only. Our resources only allow for school-based meeting between students and mentor. In order to participate in the after-school mentoring program, you must have a permission slip. You may pick up a permission slip in the counselor's office from Mrs. Wright. Hope to see you soon.
So remember to stop by and see Mrs. Wright in the Counseling Center in the main hallway to find out more and take part in Students with a Purpose. Coming up soon is your chance to support the Red Devil players as they put on their spring production, Typecast. Follow a gym teacher as they have to put on the school play and cast all the wrong people in their roles. It's a hilarious play within a play, and you can see it next weekend on March 15th and 17th. Showtimes are 7 p.m. on Friday and Saturday evening and 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults. Make sure to get out and support the Red Devil players in local theater. Juniors and seniors, also remember that next week is the Wayne County Chamber of Commerce Career Fair. Juniors will be going on Tuesday and seniors on Wednesday. Remember that you'll be released from first period to go to your buses and you will return before lunch. Make sure to dress appropriately. Big news for RHS baseball. On Tuesday of this week, Richmond Community Schools officials bought McBride Stadium from the city of Richmond.
Well, McBride Stadium obviously has been a part of this community and this city for a long period of time. And after, probably 10 years or a decade of the Parks Department wasn't able to kind of keep up with maintenance, and the surrounding fields were kind of in disrepair for them, the corporation kind of made the decision that we wanted to be able to take the property over, because it has been the home of our baseball program for nearly 75 years. And so it was really important to our school board, to the community, that this stadium and the historical value of it stayed within Richmond Community Schools, and that we were able to partner. That also then becomes a major investment for the school corporation, and those things are still being planned, and what the future plans for that property are still to be determined. But this is an exciting thing that we're hoping to be able to move softball from the campus here at Richmond High School over to the McBride property, and just do some things to kind of reinvigorate a property that has been a part of this community and a major historical aspect of the game of baseball for a really long time. We've had minor league teams, part of the Negro Baseball League had a team here. There's all the way back to the 1940s, there has been some kind of major baseball group that has been a part of Richmond and the city of Richmond. And so this was something that's really exciting for us. And we have obviously asked community members and students, if you have volunteer time, to come to McBride and to the property. All we're going to do is basically some general cleanup, some landscaping. Our baseball players and hopefully softball players will be down there working on the actual fields themselves to prepare them. And it's important that we get this part of it done, because seasons start, games start in less than a month. So we're asking for people to come out and be a part of kind of revitalizing that portion of our city.
One more sports note, the RHS Red Devil boys basketball team closed out their season last night as they fell to Muncie Central in the sectional. The Red Devils fought hard, but the Bearcats edged them out 54-51 to move on to the semifinals against undefeated Greenfield Central. RHS finishes their season 20-4 overall and 6-2 in the NCC. Congratulations on a great season. That's our show. From the air, I'm Gabriel Dawson. Have a great weekend.